Hello. Who do we have? Bothwell is first for me. Bothwell, Tommy Crayons, Boy underscore Pie Ham Time, Robert Tables, The Raisin Asian. Hello, hello. Alec F2. If you guys noticed, we have a sub badge today. I am working on additional sub badges, but there are more sub badges to come. Yeah, I hope you guys like it though. I really like the way it came out. Actually, let me see how it looks on Twitch. Can you guys tell what Switch it is based off the sub badge? What flavor? I got the Tesora today. Ooh, Zombumon, hello. You built a keyboard on my stream. Oh, okay, you streamed. That's cool. I'm ready with the straw poll today. Please, no one take my job. It is not a holy panda, but I can see why you guys say holy panda. In Sovereign, hello. Potato Cloud, MMTT. When did I get partner? I got partner this week actually. Like early this week. Yeah. Gandalf to Mandalf, PP Munch, Grego Miyago, hello. Hey Toja. Can I use the Crytox lube from Tech Keys for Zeal stabs, or are those only for linear switch? I don't know what Crytox lube Tech Keys sells anymore, but I'm going to guess it's too light to use on stabs. Jacques, hello. Oh, spamming all of my emotes. Opa 9K, hello, hello. No Pro, first time catching a stream, unfortunately not gonna be here for long. Aw, feels bad, No Pro. Today's build is gonna be pretty dank. It's not a build you wanna skip out on. Grego, my ego, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Teori, hello. Maya Papaya, hello. Time zones feels bad. Understandable. HRRTS, hello. Core Xeon, the 652, hello, hello. US daylight savings. Oh, there's a daylight savings switch tomorrow? I didn't even know. Godlike Ogre, you messed up the order. Come on, man. Oof, Zekin, hello. It's Trebosis 3204 or GPL 204 grade 0. Both are not thick enough for stabs in my opinion, Sike. Freud Royce, hello. Pilot, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. ADV7, hello. Lek Apps, thank you so much for the follow. Do I sell keyboards? I don't sell keyboards, I build keyboards. You have to source the parts yourself and then send it to me. I am planning on offering a manufacturer service, but it won't be cheap. And it is in the works somehow. Harry T, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. What are you drinking? This is Phil's coffee. Today it is the Tesora flavor. Man, my autofocus is always so bad.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeet yeet heyo yeet yeet.
DM ready, thank you so much for the 420 donation. Appreciate it. Eat. How do I give you parts? You need to buy it, and once you have all the parts, sign up on my build service request form. Anyone watched Captain Marvel yet? I have not watched Captain Marvel yet. How much would it cost? How much would it cost a keyboard like the one you got there? This one or this one? Which keyboard? How is the Weehaw holder? Dude, it's pretty nice. It's a little overkill, to be honest. Like, this is all aluminum or stainless steel. Let's see how much this weighs. Oh, I forgot to weigh the Rama M68 yesterday. C Shengji, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, 2 months in a row. Only been here a little bit, but I'm learning so much thanks to your stream and Discord. Glad to have you. Yeah, so this whole thing, it weighs 2 pounds and 12.7 ounces. So that's almost 3 pounds. And the majority of the weight is from this, the bit holder. It's pretty big. The Mastermind 13, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Are retooled black springs that bad if they are lube at 205 grade 0? They're okay. I think sometimes it can get a little bit noisy. They don't feel the greatest in my opinion, and they can be kind of inconsistent. Are you wearing the same thing as yesterday? No, I'm not. Should update info panel with KBD fans code. I will do it after the VOD goes up. The VOD isn't up yet, that's why. But if you guys missed yesterday's stream, boom, I don't know if the code is still available or if 100 people already claimed it last night, but we'll see right there. Dude, guy, man, brosif, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Oh, Gandalf the Mandalf. So I was trying to make a sponsors command yesterday, and it's just too long. So I decided against it. Yeah, it's just gonna take up too much of the chat. Like I have to explain what promo code to use for one of them, or like how much percentage you get off. I mean, I could just list their names, but I feel like that's kind of pointless. You would want to at least link their, I don't know, maybe I'll just link it without telling them like if there's any discount codes or anything. Yeah. Just notice the sub badges. Yeah, today we are rolling out the first sub badge, so that's gonna be the base sub badge. When it hits 340, I'll explain what I have in mind for the sub badges, and then hopefully the panels should come out soon as well. What I think about the KBD Win keyless TKL they are releasing, is it same level as Korean customs? I think it's going to be great. I wouldn't say it's as nice. I wouldn't say it's going to be as nice as a high-end custom, but I think it will be a great board. Which lube is good for linears? Someone hit that man with the preference emote. It's preference. Yeah, there's no right or wrong. Willing to trade Jane V2 for KBD 8X V2. What a trade. How's everyone's Saturday going? I didn't know it was supposed to rain today. It started raining today. I was not expecting it. Blue Hedron, thank you so much for the follow. I'll trade my X65 for that goose kit. Please. End of spring break F. Feels bad. Snakiest Carrot, thank you so much for the follow. Wait, your spring break ended already? I thought spring break was just starting for some people this week or this week. Yeah, I thought it was starting for some people this week, and I know some UC start 2 weeks after that. Dang, but yours already ended. Am I allowed to link a Keep Talk post? Yeah, I do allow links for my chat. I trust that you guys won't abuse it. Yeah, you can post links. If it's Keep Talk, by all means, go ahead. Official Antonym, thank you so much for the follow. You can lube your key switches. Yes, you can. You can lube your key switches. Is this a happy hacking life? That is a first. I don't know about a happy hacking life, but no, this is not the happy hacking life. It is a gasket 00 keyboard. Mine was dumb early. My girlfriend starts this week. Okay. Got to go. I'm racing. What? You're racing? Keep Talk board member. Anyone know where Metropolis desk mats will be sold? Is it novel keys only? I am not sure. I'm gonna guess it's going to be novel keys only. Blanky, thank you so much for the subscription. Desk mats, as far as I know, haven't had like proxies for them. I don't know, it could change. Blanky, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Opa 9K, thank you so much for the follow. How do I learn to type? You just practice. There's tons of online resources, programs that teach you how to type. Just gotta keep at it for years and you learn to type. Isn't this the KB Hing Hing Hong Hing made? Yes, it is. It is the keyboard Hing Hing Hong Hing made. Caltech has a same spring break as most UCs. Okay. Michael, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Or is that 4 H's? Is it Mick Hing Hing Hong Hing Ale? Or is it Michael? Have I tried the Kira? What are your thoughts on it? Yeah, I like it. I think it's a pretty solid board for the price point. It's a nice keyboard. I've been following it since the prototype days of last year. Ooh, Benzi9. Hey, hello. Thank you so much for the 2 bits. Glad to have. Isn't? Oh wait, no, you're Ryan's mod. You're not. Are you also Ed's mod? Right. I know you're Ryan's mod. Yeah. Little Russian boy. Thank you so much for the follow. KB Warriors. Hello. It's just Michael. I kept adding H's until it let me use it. Yikes. What is the best 60% keyboard on the market for a $100-ish budget? The Tofu? I don't know if Tofu is under $100. Yeah. Rack Jamie, thank you so much for the Twitch the tier 1 sub. Oh, you're a mod on Ryan's channel, but not Ed's. Okay, that's why you're watching me. Because I know Ed's live, Ryan's not, so makes sense. Okay, yeah, we're gonna start today. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are noticing the sub badge. So that switch right there, all my sub badges are gonna be switches, and we're gonna start from Brett, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. How it's gonna work is we're gonna start from the most modern switch, and then the longer you're a sub, it means you're more of an OG, which means your switch will become more vintage. So that switch right there is the Hako True Switch. It is not a Holy Panda. It might be a little bit hard to distinguish with that size. Miss Pristine, thank you so much for the 50 bits. But yeah, so if you're a sub for 1 month, it'll be Hako True. And then as you progressively become a sub for longer periods of time, you'll progress into a more vintage Switch. SMH, no retroactive sub icons? What does that mean? What? What? Frackberg, thank you so much for the follow. Yo, how do I handle what? Beast Troll, thank you so much for the raid. Why? How come Beast Troll's raids never go off? Yo. Oh shoot. If you've already been a sub for 6. Oh no, Zekin. So. Oh, there we go. I'm working on the graphics for the new one. So I think once I upload that icon, if you've been subbed for 6 months, it should switch to the 6 icon one. Yo, Ed, thank you so much for the raid. Do I have any mods in chat? I will shout out Ed myself. You guys should all check out Beast Troll MC. I don't even play Osu, but I've been watching this man play Osu. Because this man is a beast at Osu. Even though he lost to... Even though he can't play Osu on easy. Well, you guys arrived at the perfect time. We are just about to unbox a $600 keyboard. So you guys get to see what a $600 keyboard looks like. We're gonna use Zeal stabilizers today, so we will look at that later. This is using the Heine PCB. So I did unbox this before. We are going to take a look at it in a little bit, but let us show these raiders how much $600 gets you. So this keyboard comes in a nice thick heavy duty case like this. Yes, $600 keyboard. This is $600 just for the case. The switches and the keycaps, those are additional. Oof. Jajan. Yes, this is $600 for just the case. As you can see, there are no keycaps or switches. This right here is what $600 could get you. This is a polycarbonate keyboard. This is the side angle. Oh, my focus is failing me once again, but yeah. Look at this. This is beautiful. So this keyboard is called the Salamander keyboard. This is a custom keyboard made by a Korean from Korea and was exported to the States. But yeah, so this weight here is stainless steel. The plate is a chrome plated brass plate. So you guys can see how shiny that is. But yeah, this is the keyboard we are going to be playing around with today. It's a beautiful keyboard. This is a Korean keyboard, designed by a Korean, made by a Korean, and then built by a Korean. So the switches we are using today, we're going to be using these switches here called Fei matcha switches. You can probably guess why they're called matcha switches. They're pretty much a recolored Gatoron switch, but they were lubed and spring swapped by a pretty good luber. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I do have an aluminum version. So this is a customer build, but this is my keyboard. So this is the aluminum version of the same keyboard, but this has a custom anodization. As you can see, it also has the Salamander engraving, so it's different. My Salamander has a brass weight. This one has a stainless steel weight. And the polycarbonate and aluminum have a slight aesthetic difference. Actually a pretty big aesthetic difference, I guess. You can see there's cutouts here for the aluminum version. But for the polycarb, it's just a wedge shape. The bottom is just a flat piece. I prefer the plastic one. You know, TBH, I prefer the plastic one too. This anodization is cool, but it's too loud for my taste. Like, this isn't really my thing. I did this more as kind of a test run. There's a guy who's been known for doing these kinds of crazy cool high quality anodizations, so I wanted to see if he was worth the money. I do think he is worth the money. If I ever go back to this person, I probably won't get this Kintsugi Ano again, but it's a pretty nice custom Ano. Yes. So I'll put mine away. The Panda, thank you so much for the sub. Stoked to get more Vint. Uses a trackball? I do use a trackball. Yo, Megastar62000, thank you so much for the host with one viewer. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what there is to explain about this mouse. It's a trackball. I control the cursor by touching the ball, by rolling the ball around my fingers with my fingers. That's about it. What does this mouse make easier? For some people, it is more ergonomic because I no longer have to move my arm around. Less fatigue on the shoulder. It's just all finger motions at this point now. That's the big difference, but it's not anything special, I guess. Colt Zian, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry if I miss all the follows from Beast Trolls raid. I don't think I can keep up with it today. We are going to be using, yeah, Invis, that's right. We're going to be using the Heine H87A PCB today. So for those of you guys who are new, Heine is a pretty well-known PCB designer in the community, and this man makes some beautiful PCBs. This is one of his latest PCBs that he makes, and one of the nice features about it, I mean, it's obviously fully programmable, but it's just good quality. Oof! Look at this underglow. Look at how many underglow units there are. But yeah, and all of this underglow lighting is programmable as well. How come the stream is no longer in 60 FPS? So I can choose to output my camera from 4K and downres it to 1080p, or just output straight to 1080p. If I want to do 60 frames per second, I'm forced to do 1080p, and I chose to rather downscale 4K to 1080p at 30 frames per second than stream 1080p at 60 frames per second. I mean, I don't think 60 frames per second is really needed for my stream. It's not like I'm gaming something where you want that smoothness, so yeah. I'm also not big on 60 FPS. I much prefer 30 or 24 FPS. You saw me in Ryukei's stream? Yeah, I've been hanging out around his stream and other Osu streamers as of late. Even though I don't play Osu, it's okay, it's okay background stuff. Like when I'm at work. I'm a keyboard guy, so I like keyboard noises. So yeah, I'm okay with watching Osu. You best not have a 30 Hz monitor, or else we're gonna have to. No, my monitor is overclocked to 144 Hz. I think the stock is 60 Hz, but it's overclockable to 144. So I mean, I'll view nice videos at 60 FPS if I can, but I think for my stream we don't need 60 FPS, and I'd much rather stream at a higher resolution or nicer image quality at the expense of frame rates. But yeah, the first thing we do, or that anyone should do when you do a custom build, is check that the PCB works. You don't want to build a PCB to realize, you don't want to build a keyboard only to realize at the very end that your PCB does not work. So how you test a PCB is with it plugged in to the computer. You're basically taking tweezers and then you're shorting the circuit where the switch would normally be to check that it registers correctly. And there are tons of free softwares you can use online or applications you can download to test that switches are triggering. Invis, thank you so much for the sub. Polly, give me. This isn't my keyboard. Yeah, but the current software I'm using is called Switch Hitter. It is a free to use and download software. It's Windows only though, but for those of you guys who use Mac OS or Linux, there are other programs out there. So you just go through one by one each key, and then you short the 2 pins with something that conducts electricity, and you should see it trigger just that single key within your program. So far we're having no issues. Ooh, Honey fixed this. Before, right shift used to trigger left shift, but now it's fixed. Nice. Oh, okay. So this PCB registers properly, which means we can move on to the next part of the build. Would a tofu be a good first build in your opinion? Yeah, tofu, anything from KVD fans is a great first build for anyone. Tofu, especially the latest version of the tofu, very nice. That's quite a few. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of switches that I like. So once you've tested that your PCB works, the next step is, did I get sent enough stabs? Hello? Hello? I'm missing a stab. Is this man watching my stream? I am short one stab. Do I just use a cherry stab for this? Where is this man at? I know he's watching my stream. Split right shift. No, split who? You should not split right shift on a TKO, TBH. But I mean, we could split right shift. Oh, no right shift. Okay, this man wants a split. He wants FN key. What? That is a sin. Okay, he sent me the right number of stabs. If you split right shift on a TKO, we're not friends. I just missed someone's. I'm a sinner. It's Viotic. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. $600 is quite the price tag. So on that note, besides aesthetic, what's the difference between this keyboard and a cherry switch keyboard? How to explain? The typing experience, like the feel, will be pretty different. Between typing on an aluminum keyboard case versus a keyboard case made out of plastic or polycarbonate, it will vary the typing experience quite a bit. The acoustics will be pretty different. And the part of the 600, you're paying for a nice customizable PCB like this, where it's not tied down by some proprietary software that doesn't have a lot of functionality. This PCB, it's literally fully programmable. Macros, whatever, you can combine it with auto hotkey, make a key trigger scripts if you want. Fully programmable. You can control the RGBs, LEDs, whatever you want. That's one of the parts you're paying for. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a huge diminishing return that kicks in. It's like buying a G-Shock versus a Rolex. Why do people pay for Rolexes when you can get a G-Shock? Like, yeah, I mean, Rolexes definitely are objectively nicer, but is it worth a couple tens of grands nicer? It's up to you to decide. How much you're willing to pay for that, just that little extra bit of performance. Why pay for a watch? Just look at the sun. Okay, so one of the things we do with nice keyboards, if you buy a stock cherry keyboard, I guarantee you the stabilizers will sound gross. But you get it built by me, all these long keys, I'm sure though you'll hear a rattle. So how you eliminate all that rattle is you lube the stabilizers, and that is the next thing we do in this build. Is that the thin boy or the 1.6? I believe this is the 1.6. Yeah, I don't think this is the thin boy. Orn Marie, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. So the lube I am using to lube my stabilizers is Krytox 205 grade 0. It's a somewhat expensive lube, but I think it is well worth it. Can I lube stabs on my pre-built without taking everything apart? No, you cannot. unless you have plate mounted stabilizers, which in that case you can. But if your board is built with clip-in or screw-in stabilizers, you must desolder it first. The firmware update for Bistro's keyboard is not released yet. No, not yet. I will bug Mr. KBD fans once again, but as far as I know, there is no patch released yet for it. Any preferred plates? I like aluminum and polycarb as of now. I used to be big on brass and stainless steel, but I don't know, as of late they've been feeling a little bit too stiff for me. I've been preferring lighter switches and softer materials. So my preference right now is aluminum and polycarb. And acrylic. Acrylic plate's pretty nice too. Houston bruh, thank you so much for the subscription. What issue were you having with Bistro's PCB call? The one where the keys would choke when you type too fast? And I don't know if my board is having the same issue. I don't know if there's an issue. I don't know if there's a name for it, but what I think the issue was is the debounce rate of the PCB was not set correctly. How do you test if your keyboard is having that? Just spam a bunch of keys and see if you get dropped inputs and if all of those keys register. Unrelated, but what phone do you use? I feel like you're gonna judge me based on my phone. I used to be an Android user my whole life. This year I decided to switch to the iPhone for the lulz. I have the XS Max right now. Chenipa, hello. Is it common for popular keycap group buys to return for a second round? Really want to get my hands on GMK Circa. Yes, it is. That is a thing that happens quite often. I believe GMK Carbon has been rerun like 3, 4, 5 times. GMK Oblivion will be having a round 2 this year. What other sets have had a rerun? GMK Coniferous had a round 2. Massdrop also reruns sets quite often. GMK Carbon ran twice. Oh, okay, I thought GMK Carbon ran like a bajillion times. Serica round 2 confirmed? Whoa. MT3 Serica this year. All right, I've heard about that one. Round 2 Olivia? Yeah, I know a lot of people want Olivia to do a round 2. We'll see. I don't think she'll do a round 2 before she releases her next set. She does have a new set in the works, but I think she will run that new set first and then maybe consider Olivia. That'll be my guess. I think the keycap recap is every quarter, okay. What's your opinion on Hako Trues? I like Hako Trues. Some people didn't like the Trues, especially the Hako ones. I like it though. I think it's a great switch. And it's a very interesting switch because most switches achieve tactility with a bump either at the middle of the press or the top. But the Hako True is one of the few switches that placed the tactile event towards the end of the travel. And I honestly, personally really liked that feeling. I just don't use it because it's a box switch. And box switches had their issues. Yeah, I'm talking about Hako, not Halo. The Hako True is very different from the Halo True. Wait, so the key reacts before the tactile event. No, it doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to say the wrong thing. But no, the key does not react before the tactile. It achieves the tactile event in a very interesting way that most other switches don't do. Which is why I liked it. I like trying out new things with keyboards. Yeah. But I'm probably in the minority. A lot of people, I think, prefer the Hako clears over the Hako trues. What's your favorite OG switch? What do you mean? But what is an OG switch? What makes a switch OG? I'm a person who fully presses down keys, so I would love it. Yeah, it's an interesting feeling. Would you ever mix switches on a keyboard to see how things go? Probably not. Some people do switch up keys within a keyboard, but the most they'll switch up is like the spacebar. A lot of people will put a silent switch in the spacebar just because spacebars tend to be the loudest switch on a keyboard. So some people do that. Some people like to switch up the caps lock and scroll lock keys just because they're lock keys, I suppose. So people do sometimes mix up switches within a single build, but it's never anything like too crazy. Or sometimes people will make the alpha section one switch and then make the F row something else, because the F row is probably rarely used by a lot of people. Yeah, that's about it. When's the partner celebration so I can donate it? Oh, Raging Asian, yes. I would like to take you up on your offer. It will be in 2 weeks. 2 Saturdays from now. We're gonna have a partner celebration stream. And I have something planned for it. So yeah, in 2 weeks I would like to do it, Raging Asian. But we can meet up beforehand if you want. Is using a wood case a bad idea? No, wood cases are a thing. There just aren't a lot yet because I don't know. I guess wood is harder to turn into a keyboard. Can you CNC wood? Or would the wood crack? I'm guessing you can CNC wood. You can CNC wood, yeah. I would like to see a wood keyboard that supports top mount, because all the wood keyboards that exist are tray mount, I believe. I'm guessing making a wood keyboard that's top mount is harder, but for someone who types most accurately on low profile Apple keyboards, what switch and keycap profile episode would you recommend? I've tried probably half a dozen switches so far and don't like typing on any of them over chiclet style keys for coding. If you want so I'm guessing you like chiclet keyboards because they have a bump. So I would recommend a tactile switch for you. Chiclet style keyboards also have a flat keycap profile, so maybe something like XDA or DSA might be up your alley. Yeah. We could get a titanium case, mate. Yeah, but the titanium cases I've seen are like ridiculously priced. Or what about a keyboard made of like obsidian? That'd be so cool. Like an all like black keyboard made of obsidian. Someone make that, please. I'm sure some factory in China can do that. That would break in a minute. Hey, just don't do any drop tests with it, and then you'll be fine. I would like a marble keyboard too. Dude, a marble keyboard would sell so well, especially with like non-enthusiasts, I would feel like. Like, I feel like just the general population of the world would eat up a marble keyboard. I mean, people already like rave about marble like desks. And then if you had a nice, pretty marble keyboard on a marble desk, that would be an instant hit. Best hot swap PCB, and would you recommend hot swap? Depends what layout. There aren't many hot swap options for PCBs outside of 60% currently. Would I recommend hot swap? It depends on what you want the hot swap for. If you want hot swap because you don't, if you want hot swap simply because you don't want to solder, I would say don't get hot swap. If you want hot swap because you want to genuinely try a lot of different switches, then yeah, hot swap definitely is worth it in that case. But if your sole reason for wanting hot swap is because you don't want to solder, like unless you legitimately can't afford soldering tools, or there's no like maker space around you where you can rent a soldering equipment, I would personally say it's better to not do hot swap. But hot swap is really great if you want to try a lot of switches. Like I am looking to get a hot swap board because I get a lot of switches in my hands, and I mean I could rebuild a board every time, but that's just a waste of time and resources. A1, oh, AIM Sons, I remember. Hello, hey guys, where can I buy nice keycaps? I can't find a nice site with a German layout. Ooh, German layout. I do know some keycap sets, when they get ran, they have like a Nordic / EU kit. But I don't think any base keycap set comes with German specific keys. I think maybe if Zombumon's in chat, Zombumon can help you out. Like if you take a look at GMK Hamon that ran recently, that had a, I believe it had a like Nordic / EU kit. Yeah. Yeah, but if you check out any of the affiliates / sponsors in my panels, most of them carry or run group buys for keycaps. And when you join their group buys for it, they generally have EU-friendly kits. No, he is throwing me under the bus. Wait, why would I say Zambumon? Did I say something wrong? Did Hamon not have a Nordic kit? I thought it did. Sorry if I misspoke, Zambumon. I know Zambu hates ISO, but I thought he offered it as a separate kit. On a serious note, Candy Keys has a GMK white on black ISO DE keycaps. There you go, AimSons. Zambumon just said you should check out Candy Keys, the GMK white on black ISO DE kit. I'm new, so what makes soldering so good that the switch is secure? Yes, the switch is secure. Switch is secure. You can also, if you get a hot swap board, the reason why there aren't many hot swap PCBs, one of the reasons is with hot swap you're fixed to a single layout. Like with a solderable PCB, you can see how there's multiple cutouts within a single switch. You can support multiple layouts if you're soldering it to a PCB, but with hot swap you are fixed to a single layout. So it's kind of hard to make hot swap PCBs for every single layout that's out there. So most likely finding a hot swap PCB that checks all your tick marks is going to be hard. So that's one of the reasons why soldering is nicer in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, just the switch itself is just more secure in a hot swap PCB, especially if you plan on switching keycaps around quite a bit. Yeah. But if you are someone who just doesn't want to solder and just use 1 or 2 switches and make 1 or 2 keycap sets for the rest of your life, and you don't really care about having to reseat, like replug in your switches every time, then hot swap, yeah, you can get it as well. Like hot swap only becomes annoying when you actually use the functions it provides, which is kind of ironic. But that's not to say hot swap is bad. I just think I've been telling people hot swap, you can think of it kind of like training wheels when you're riding a bicycle. I mean, it's not bad, but it's something you want to eventually get off of. But hey, it's perfectly fine to ride a bike with training wheels. Okay, one more stab. Hopefully I won't have to redo any of these stabs. And then we can start soldering. For a first build, should I go for aluminum or polycarb? Do you mean plate or case? I would say for a first build, go with an aluminum case, just because it'll make a much bigger impression on you. Polycarbonate, as nice as it looks, it is still a plastic. It's an expensive plastic, but it is plastic. I think if you're someone new, you should definitely try an aluminum case first. For plate, it doesn't really matter. The anodizing on your Salamander, did you pay? If yes, how much? Yes, I did pay for it. It cost me $300. Worth it? Yeah, I do think he is worth it. I mean, this is legit one of the best anodizations I've seen. And I think a lot of his customers can attest to that as well. He mainly does like paintball slash actual guns. That's most of what he anodizes, but as long as it's aluminum, this man can anodize whatever pattern you want onto it. What is the Salamander? The Salamander is this keyboard we are going to build today. And I can show you in a bit why it's called the Salamander. was Beast Troll's stream today? Are you still here, Ed? Did you have a good stream? Yeah, I tuned in for a little bit in the morning. He had quite a lot of viewers. "1:30 a.m. What a sleep." If you had to rank your ears on a scale, what? I don't know how to rank my ears. I guess my ears, I would say, is like a 8 or 9 in terms of chonk. No P isn't here right now. It's subscriber movie night. Oh, how does that work? I know a lot of people offer sub movie nights. What does that even mean? Like, do you go watch a movie with the person? Or do they like watch it online together? How does one do a sub movie night? What would you say is the best 75%? Hard to say. I've only felt the Singa and Duck Octagon. There are a couple 75% that are coming out right now, so yeah. They host on something like Rabbit, which has a chat room. Oh, that's cool. Should I start offering sub movie nights? Netflix and chill with Nathan. Sub K-pop movie nights. Ah, I forgot. You have to take out the screw for this case. Sub ASMR where you stream audio only and code for half an hour. Dang, so how often does Beast Troll do the sub movie night thing? Does he watch a movie every weekend with them? So the weight comes off like this. Look at this giant piece. Hello, autofocus. Okay, before we continue, let us, oh, actually I should unscrew this too. Let's weigh each component. So you guys can get a sense for how heavy this board is. How much does that weight weigh? Yeah, I'm gonna weigh I'll weigh all the parts for you. Yo, this plate is shiny AF. So let me bring out the scale. What the? Okay, so it's currently at 0. This weight, this little piece of aluminum, stainless steel, weighs 2 pounds 5.4 ounces. This thing, this bottom piece, Bottom piece weighs 1 pound, 1.1 ounces. Yo, Benzi9, thank you so much for the host with 1 viewer. Can someone shout him out? Is Insovereign in chat? This plate, this look at this shiny brass plate. This brass plate weighs exactly 10 ounces, and this top piece weighs 4.1 ounces. So overall, this keyboard unbuilt, like 4 or 5 pounds. For reference, this is a fully built keyboard. Let's see how much this weighs. Yeah, this keyboard weighs 6 pounds, 2.2 ounces. But I mean, this has keycaps, switches, everything installed. So yeah, the polycarb one should be somewhat similar, I think. We'll see. The PCB weighs 5.1 ounces. My key weighs like 6 ounces. Opinions on Fox Lab Time 80. It's okay, the front's way too high though. It's not comfortable to type on in my opinion. You need a wrist rest for that. That's not too bad for weight. That's pretty heavy for a keyboard, Benzina. I mean, yeah, it's not the heaviest though. There are definitely way heavier keyboards out there, but this is heavier than a lot of pre-built keyboards you can get. Oh, look at this weight. It's pretty nice. E6.5 or Think 65. I haven't looked enough into the Think 65. The E65, the E6.5 looked interesting though, but I haven't done enough research on the Think 6.5 to give my opinions on it. I probably should. I'll do it tonight. You can get back to me tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, neither of those group buys were boards that I planned on joining, so I didn't really look or care too much about the, oh, the screws are still here. The interest checks for them, so yeah. Oh, Remsky, thank you so much for the 7 months. EMATYVM. Remsky, you are a dirty man. But I will gladly do it, Remsky. If you ask me to EMA, I will gladly do it. MC is a sicko. Did I get it on the Orion V3? I did not. I did not. I have been trying to Marie Kondo my collection. If you guys know me, you guys know I have too many keyboards. So I haven't been buying much. I've been trying to downsize and sell off a lot of my stuff. But they all bring me joy. That's true. Most of what I buy does bring me joy, but yeah. I will say my life has been simpler. After selling off a lot of my keyboards, I no longer have to worry about like, crap, which keyboard do I use next? Like, it's easier to track what keyboards I've used and haven't used in a while. That is easier in one sense. Which keyboard brings you the most joy? Policy asks. That's hard. A lot of keyboards bring me immense amounts of joy. What are your thoughts on the XDA melon caps? What are these I haven't looked into that. It's XDA. I will not be joining it. That's all I will say. But if you have a picture, I can try taking a look. Sounds like a good problem to have. Have you think that is one thing I don't do, Polyzoo. I should probably thank my keyboards before deciding to shelve it and then use the next one. Should I just do that? Should I just have one stream where I thank all my keyboards for how well they've been typing for me these past years, and then store them all away? Keyboard gratitude stream. Yeah, you guys better thank your keyboards, or else the keyboard might just decide to die on you. It might just decide to give up and then just stop registering. No idolatry, boy, don't pray to your keyboard. I'm not praying to the keyboards, I'm thanking the keyboard. What is the best keyboard you have tried pre-built? That would be any Topra keyboards. HHKB, Real Force. Those are my recommended pre-builts of choice. Can stab mods be done without any desoldering? If your board uses plate mount stabs, yes. If it uses screw-in or snap-in stabilizers, no. You do need to desolder it. No, it's magnetic. What do you think of the F62 by Ellipse? I love it. I am in the group buy for it. Now that I think about it, I haven't heard any updates on it. I've met Ellipse in person, and I got to play around with his prototypes. I don't know if you've seen the video for it, but I'm pretty excited for it. I believe I bought the F77. But yeah, both versions are nice. What music am I using in my streams? I have a playlist command. I use Epidemic Sound. Thoughts on Volcano 660? I hope it turns out great. I think the aesthetics are pretty clean. The gasket mounting that it's using is pretty much what the meme used, and I really liked it on the meme. I hope it turns out nicely. I won't be joining because 1, too poor. 2, I'm not a fan of the 660 layout. But yeah, I hope it turns out well. Lark Carps, hello. Can I purchase your keyboards? I don't sell keyboards. DMK, I mostly build for other people. You have to source the parts yourself and then send them to me for me to tune/assemble. All right, the Volcano was live today. It sold out in 50 seconds. Wait, 50 seconds? What was the unit count? Wait, why is this plate? $75 aluminum boards, and it's sold out in 50 seconds. That is pretty impressive. Uh-oh. Are there any benefits from building your own keyboard? There are tons. You can customize it, you can lube your switches, you can, I would say there are definitely benefits to building your own keyboard. What keycap's being used today? I am not sure, actually. That is something we can decide as a chat. Okay. So we have installed the stabilizers. Changster, thank you so much for the follow. Let us see how these switches, or how these stabs are. So today we are using the Fey matcha switches, which are basically recolored Gatorons or tangerines, or however you want to look at it. They were lubed with Hytox 106 by one of my preferred lubers, Mr. Remsky. And they were also spring swapped with Hing Hing Hong Hing 72 gram springs. What LEDs do you use on your boards that have LEDs you need to solder in? I just use the 1.8 millimeter LEDs. I think I got it from KBD fans actually. Uto Jota, thank you so much for the follow. Imagine putting that on your resume, professional luber. Hey, you know, it's very possible some people don't know how to lube. So plate fitment wise, this plate feels pretty good so far. It's like decently tight, but it's not enough to hurt my fingers. So hopefully I won't have to worry about straightening my stabilizers, or my mod keys, sorry. If you were to recommend a build for a beginner, what would it be? I would say head over to KBD fans and buy what you want. Anything from KBD fans really is a great place for beginners. Okay. So we just put a couple of switches on, and we're gonna test these stabilizers for rattle. I go to sleep. It is late in Sweden. Grass and partnership. Have a great day. Have a good night, God. Like ogre. I hope you dream about me. Just kidding. Don't dream about me. That's a little weird. Wait, so I have a question about Sub Night. Does he do that every month? Like that's a lot of movies to watch if you have a sub night. And how many, like Ed has a lot of subs. Can you even pay attention to the sub, chat, and the movie at the same time? Like, is that enjoyable? Every week? He watches a movie every week? Holy moly. That's some dedication right there. And usually we do anime, not movies. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yo, should we do Taeha types subs watches all of One Piece with Nathan? Movie night is an easier name though. Weaves. Oh, should we watch some K-dramas with Nathan? Nathan Kim and subs watch some K-drama. Spacebar sounds pretty good. I don't know if the enter key sounds the way it does because of the switch or if it's because of me. So I'm gonna try a different switch in there. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
Make my keyboard sound good.
And Sovereign, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Thank you so much, Sovereign. Wait, and Sovereign, did you just tune in? Do your nightmares involve waking up and suddenly finding out that your favorite keyboard has stabilizer rattle? That would be a pretty big nightmare. But I haven't felt the need to retune most of my boards yet. And if I do have to, it's not a big deal. I could always desolder and rebuild a board for content. I want to see the scuffed MM2. What? Oh, you're writing a paper. Okay. Vil Play 17, thank you so much for the follow. Wait, what? Is Kelly going through something? Opinion on powder lubing switches. With like PTFE powder, it's pretty good. I personally like wet lube though. Like I've used RO59 as well. I mean, there definitely are cases where you might prefer PTFE or like a dry lube over a wet lube, but I personally like wet lube if possible. Best place to get my case and plate. KBD fans, my friend. Or also any of the sponsors slash affiliates that I have linked in my panel down below. I can vouch for all of their products. Rokutus Plays, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, that sub badge is pretty awesome. I love the design. Thank you. Yeah. I have requested more from them. It's just we rolled out the initial one first, and then the rest will be coming along. I also have some really cool badges in the works. Really cool panels. So once the panels are released, I will link the artists' informations for both. TLDR, Kelly was supposed to stream a scuffed Mech Mini 2 rebuild today, but camera said no, it went duck suck mode. Oh no, feels bad, Kelly. As a fellow streamer, I can sympathize with you. I definitely had camera issues when I first started off. 1K for you to build it. No, it is. That invite is that option is currently invite only. It is 1K for you to get a one-off case manufactured by me. If you provide me the parts, it does not cost that much for me to build it. Yeah. Yeah, no. So how my build service works, the customer sources all the parts and then ships it to me, and then I assemble it for them. But I am trying to provide an option where it's not meant to be a cheap option. It's for people who wanted a fully customized one-off keyboard of their own, like if you want your brand logo engraved on a keyboard or something, or for that kind of end game level one-off that you want produced. That is what that option is for. I am still working out the details of it, so it is invite only. But if you are interested, you could definitely start saving up for it. Yeah, I mean, asking any factory to make a one-off is expensive. Factories prefer much bigger orders, so that's one of the reasons why the price is so high. But the pro of that is you can make it completely customized to your liking. Mr. Beefy4, hello. So fairly new to DIY TKL, makes any recommendations on hot swappable PCB? I don't think there are any hot swap TKL PCBs. Not that I know of. There are hot swap pre-builts, like the... No wait, is GMMK a TKL? I forget. The Master Up Control is hot swap. K-Type is hot swap. Both are pre-builts. I don't think there's any hot swap PCBs that you can just buy. Would 205 grade 0 work good on Topra and Topra stabilizers? I would say 205 grade 0 might be a little bit too thick for Topra switches, but for stabilizers it would be perfectly fine. I'm wanting like a replica of your keyboard for someone called Larkarp. Is that in the realm of possibilities at the moment? So what you're looking for is a polycarbonate 75%. I don't think there are any keyboards like that running right now, but I would say follow the maker of that singakbd.com. There most likely will run a somewhat similar keyboard, I would assume, in the future. What do you guys think of the Control? The Control's a decent keyboard. It's one of the few hot swap TKOs you can purchase, so it's definitely popular. Yeah, where's that Larcarb keyboard anyway? Oh, speaking of, I think the keycaps got delivered. I think I got an update for it. It might be in my mailbox. Is Grade 2 Crytox 204 still a good lube for linear switches? I don't know. Where is this Grade 2 coming from? Is someone selling a Grade 2 of Crytox lube? I got a lot of questions on Grade 2 yesterday too. Kelly fixed the camera? Nice! Does that mean there is a scuffed Mech Mini 2 stream? Have I seen the Cristo lubes? I have not seen the Cristo lubes. Oh, I forgot after yesterday. Can you link me the Cristo lubes? Yeah, I was a bit busy today before the stream, so I couldn't do some research. Are those linears? Yes, the Fei Matcha switches are linears. I had a dream where you broke into my house with a keyboard and lubed me up like one of your French switches. Yikes. This has been interesting to see how a keyboard is built. Yeah, Ben. I do this most of my streams. If you want to stick around till the end, that's probably the most interesting part. After it's built, you get to see how it feels, looks, and sounds. But yeah, at the beginning it's mostly, I guess, educational stuff where I solder and assemble it. But this is how most pre-built keyboards are also built. They're just probably automated with production lines. But they are probably not as good of a keyboard. Yeah, I'm watching till the end. Oof! Are you watching me over Ed's movie night? Or are you watching both? Do you prefer polycarb or aluminum case? It is preference. I wouldn't say one is better than the other. I do think some boards look better in polycarb over their aluminum counterpart, and vice versa. I wouldn't say one is better or worse than the other. Like the TGR 910, I would say the polycarbonate version looks a lot better than the aluminum version. Same with this board. I do think the polycarb Salamander looks a lot better than the aluminum version. Yeah, it's just preference. I'm not even subbed to Ed, yikes. I just assumed you'd be subbed to Ed. Dang, how you gonna do Ed like that, Ben? I see you're a true Ryan fan. Do you think that pre-built keyboards are generally lower quality than custom-built ones, or is it just the personalization part that makes custom builds better? I do think pre-built keyboards are lesser quality than custom ones. Like even beyond just the fact that you can personalize your build with a custom-built keyboard, I do think custom-built keyboards are better, assuming you get a good one. It's very possible to buy a bad quality custom keyboard. Just because it's custom and costs a lot of money does not mean it's good. And likewise, just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's bad. Just because it's pre-built doesn't mean it's also bad. Oof, so this is a sneak peek of what it's gonna look like built. But let us get to the soldering. Thing is, all the subs I have gotten have been gifted subs. Dang. So I'm guessing you use your Twitch Prime on Ryan. And then every other sub you're just gifted it. You're one of those, huh? You're one of those that go, oh shoot, my sub ran out. Can someone gift me, please? And then you get one gifted to you. This PC looks kind of dark. It is. It does have a kind of smoky look to it. I can compare it to the PC Singa polycarb. It is definitely darker. Solid Snake, hello. Ooh, what happened? My good friend that I've been getting to know on Twitch, Beast Troll MC, one of the world's top OSU players, raided me. Yeah, I'm impressed. We're at 360. I'm gonna guess that around 200 of those viewers are just my viewers, which means 150 from Ed's stream have still stuck around to watch me through the end of the build. You should use that dank commercial 180 from time to time. What? What is dank commercial 180? Little Alex25, hello. I'm new, lol, hello. No, I don't plan on running ads. Maybe. I'll run ads if I ever have to do a bathroom break, but I try to go to the bathroom before I stream, so I don't have to run ads for you guys. But we're gonna start soldering. You play ads and we watch them. Run ads, free monies. I know, but Twitch viewers don't like it when streamers run ads, I feel like. Subs get no ads? Really? Are ads only for non-subs? Is that true? What? Subs don't watch ads? Should I run ads then? No. If I run ads, then the non-subs will never sub to me. Stolen computer neighbor's Wi-Fi ad block on. how does front paging work? Do you guys know how front paging works? Like now that I'm a partner, is that just random that I just get front paged sometimes, or is there like something else I gotta apply to be front paged? I wanna be front paged. You have to sign up for it? What? You have to sign up to be front paged? What kind of logic is that? Are there people who vehemently reject being on the front page? Is that what? Do some people just want to remain hipster streamers and never make it on the front page? I'll get to sponsor time in a bit, but hold on. I'm trying to, because we have quite a bit of new people, there's something I want to explain first. So I'm doing that right now. Where do you apply to become on the front page then? Wow, that's so weird. I just assumed that all partners got front page, like with RNG or something. But you gotta apply? Come on, man. So many things you gotta apply for on Twitch. You have to apply for affiliate, you have to apply for partner. All of your emotes, they have to get approved. Although my emotes get approved pretty fast now. Like when I was an affiliate, it would take me like a couple days for the emotes to get approved. Like the day I hit partner, I uploaded some emotes, and then they approved it in like minutes. I was like, whoa, this is fast. Twitch does pay attention to me now. I was like shocked when I uploaded the emotes and then I got emails saying, oh, it's been approved. I was like, what? Is Twitch finally giving me some VIP treatment? Partners have the trusted status, but once you upload something against the terms of service, you lose it. They trust you not to be a douche with your emotes? I see. Okay, so what I wanted to explain was, so when you solder something, what people typically like to do is they first solder on what are called anchor points. So those generally include the switches on the corners. I have soldered on first, as well as this column here and this column here. The reasoning just being you want to solder on a couple switches to make sure your PCB and plate are as straight and flush as possible, so that when you solder on the rest, they are also nice and flush with the board. Because it's possible that while you're soldering, you know, a switch isn't fully seated. Like here you can see all of the switches are fully seated, but sometimes that's not the case. So soldering on the anchor points first helps ensure that the rest are soldered on properly. Yeah, that's what I wanted to explain. So after you've done that, I just kind of go row by row after that words. Sometimes if I'm feeling whimsical, I'll just go RNG and pray I don't skip anything. But yeah, since it's solder time, you guys know what that means. It means it's sponsor time. So I have a couple sponsors who make streams like this possible. The first one being Dixie Neck. Once again, I have links for all of the sponsors and affiliates in one of my panels down below, so you guys can go check them out there or the links. But if you guys use my affiliate link for Dixie Mech, you guys will get 5% off on all of your purchases. GMK Minimal is currently live right now. It's a fairly cheap GMK set, and if you want a clean, minimal, black on white keycap set, you guys should definitely consider picking up GMK Minimal. Dixie Mech currently doesn't have a lot of items in stock, but you guys did see me unbox some of his products. He is planning on having a lot more items in stock this year and trying to be more of a big time vendor. So yeah, please show Dixie Mech some support and love, because Dixie Mech makes some pretty good products. And Mech Madness is also going on right now. You unfortunately can't sign up for it as the first round of brackets are almost done. I think it concluded, right? We're just waiting on that S7 Elephant versus something. But yeah, we are holding, it's basically March Madness, but we're pitting keyboards against each other and keycap sets against each other. And you basically vote on whichever set or keyboard you think is the better one over at Dixie Mech's Instagram. And there will be prizes for people with the best predictions. It's a pretty cool concept. It's the first year that we've been doing this. So yeah, give Dixie Mech a follow on Instagram and place your votes. The next sponsor we have is KBD Fans. I know a lot of newcomers have been coming in and asking me where's the best place to start. KBD Fans is probably the place to start right now if you are on a budget or someone just starting off and not willing to spend quite a bit of money yet. Right now there is a discount code with KBD Fans. If you spend $100 off, if you spend at least $100, if you use this discount code, you get $10 off. I did release this code yesterday, so I don't know if 100 people have claimed it already, but the first 100 people to use this code will get that $10 off discount. KBD Fans also released the KBD 8 Mark II, which is a TKL. It's been getting a lot of buzz and hype because of how promising it looks. If you guys are in the market for a budget or entry-level TKO, keep your eyes out on that. Wei has told me I will be getting a sample of it to play around with, so I will definitely be giving you guys my full thoughts and opinion on it once that becomes more of a reality. But yeah, it's kind of taking the community by storm right now. This KBD Fans shipped from China. They do have US warehouses in some cases. Most likely it will ship from China, but sometimes it does ship from the US if the US warehouse has it in stock. Next up we have Kono. Head on over to kono.store where GMK Shoko is live. SA Granite is expected to come soon. You can pre-order the Gemini Dusk keyboard as well as the Ergodox. Kono.store carries a wide variety of products from keycaps, keyboards, group buys. They recently finished shipping the Kira, which did pretty well. So head on over to Kono.store to get both entry-level products as well as enthusiast level products. Next we have Novel Keys. I do have a promo code with Novel Keys. It's NK space X space NK. I know that's hard to understand, but I have it linked in my panel. Using that promo code will get you 5% on all your orders from Novel Keys. It's not a one-time code. You can keep using that code to get 5% off. But yeah, Novel Keys is currently the place and vendor to go to if you want nice desk mats like the ones I use on stream, as well as obtaining a wide variety of switches and key sets. Novel Keys is usually the US proxy for a lot of group buys that run for key sets. So yeah, head on over there. I believe GMK Chocolatier you can still grab extras for if you are interested. The box pinks, pretty cool, as well as the China style kale switches. I believe Kairos Ran actually dropped a review of the box pinks today. I haven't seen it yet, but I got notified for it. So you guys should head on over to Novel Keys right now. And finally we have Zeal. I have an affiliate link with Zeal. It's zealpc.net/Taeha-types. Zeal stocks some of the best tactile switches, the best silent switches, the smoothest linear switches on the market. You guys should highly consider picking up any of Zeal's V2 switches as they are fantastic. Zeal does run keyboards from time to time. His latest one was the Xeno. It unfortunately is over and you cannot buy it, but yeah, be sure to check out Zeal, because when Zeal makes a keyboard, it tends to be pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay, that's the end of the sponsor segment. Join Discord server Pog. Oof, hello Benzie9. I know Trina joined a couple days ago. I forget if Ed is in my Discord server. Yeah. Oh wow, Lark Carp's listing all the vendors as I see it. Lark Carp's is best mod. I should have a best mod command, huh? I know some streamers have best mod, worst mod commands. Where to buy pudding keycaps? I don't know, man. I would never willingly purchase pudding keycaps. I am guessing Massdrop sells pudding keycaps? Don't know. Yeah, and also please consider following me on all my other social medias. YouTube, Instagram, Discord. I am making a Twitter. It's in the works. You can probably find me. I haven't posted much on it. I know a lot of people like to use Twitter to get notified of when I go live. So that's one of the main reasons I'm making a Twitter. And if you're interested in the gear I use, I have a Amazon storefront as well where I link all the products that I use if you want to get into building your own keyboards. Having trouble finding a standard hot swap 60% PCB. KBD fans should have a couple 60% hot swap PCBs. I don't know if they have the standard layout though. Alright, goodbye world. Are you leaving, Lark Carps? Benzie9 is best mod. Dang, is it time to hire Benzie9 as a mod? I flew too close to the I'm building a Q Frenzy with box navies. Can't wait for parts to be delivered. Oof. Box navies. They are an intense clicky switch. Soft Dog best mod. Sorry, Lark Cars. GMK Striker. What? Wait, is GMK Striker live? Did I miss a Zombumon announcement today? No love for Papa Kuroi. I'll take this warning with pride. No, it will be live in May. Okay. I was gonna say I would have felt bad if I missed a Zombumon announcement. Also, if you guys haven't, head on over to Keeb Talk. We are having our own awards ceremony recognizing the best from 2018. There is a Keeb Talk Community Awards category where you can place your nominations and votes. So yeah, please head on over. Should be a good time. Yeah, where's my mortal enemy Kuroi? I miss all the anger. Where is Kuroi? I don't think I've seen him in chat today. Keep Talk Community Awards, yes. It's going to be the best community awards. If you guys don't know, Zombumon is a mod of Keep Talk. Nominate Flawless? What? Nominate Kelly for what? What category would Kelly go under? Tree material, the best, greatest innovation. Okay, almost done soldering. Now we gotta straighten the mods if we have to straighten them. And we should be able to assemble the board and see what it sounds like. Wilba Papa is here. Hello Wilba. Just shared the stream with a friend of mine. Oof. Is your friend into mechanical keyboards at all? Vinny Barana, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, I think I have soldered on all the switches. Now once you've done that, you have to test the stabilized keys for straightness. Oh, the music stopped. Oh my gosh. Yo, what is up with me and stabilizers popping out lately? This stabilizer popped out. LF Kingdom, thank you so much for the subscription. That feels still popped out. So tilted. Why does this happen every stream? Stabs did fall out again, yes. I'm gonna desolder this switch. I'm tilted. Seal. I don't know if these are V1s or V2s, but I built a PC. The other PC Singa I built also had Zeal stabs that popped out twice in one stream. Harry Irvin 2, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, whoops. This is the right shift. Caps lock. Yo, hello Kuroi. I do. We have sub badges now. I'm planning on making more, or there are more planned. Sorry everyone is the same right now, but yo, this left side is pretty straight though. No straightening needed. This bottom row also no straightening needed. Wait, holy, there's no straightening needed, I think. It's all straight. No straightening needed. I don't know if it looks straight if I show it like this, but the spaces look pretty straight. Well, no need to demonstrate that on stream today then. We can go straight to assembling this and putting keycaps on it. Are those phase? Yeah, these are. What's your preferred bottom row layout? For a TKO? For a TKO, it is 1 keyless. Straight to assembling, nice. See, this is the kind of plate I like to see in a nice build. This could also have just been pure luck, but the plate felt pretty decent when I was building it and clipping the switches in. Oh man, taking these switches out always spooks me after I get a loose one. Okay, you guys ready to see this assembled? So this is what it looks like unassembled. Yeah. Oh, before we assemble, yes, we must retest to make sure I soldered all the switches on before we forget. Everything works. This is an FN key. Most likely nothing's programmed on the FN layer because it's a TKL, so yeah. But I have soldered everything on. Let me turn this off now. Oof. You should definitely touch all that shiny plate. Oof. Yeah. Look at this scuffed plate. Who did that trigger anyone? Oof. It's okay. I'm sure Insovereign would appreciate my finger marks. Where are the plate screws? Ah, that's right. There are no plate screws because this is sandwiched. Nathan, please. Sneeze on it, I'll donate. I can't actively force myself to sneeze. Can anyone just sneeze on the spot? That's a pretty impressive skill to have. Yeah, dude, I'll do it. If Kuroi says he'll donate, I'll only do it because this is Insovereign's board. Anyone else's board, I would not. Litz, hello. This used the 2.0 hex. People that can sneeze on command are either monsters or gods amongst us men. What's this new red foam? It's just a new one. The black foam on the black desk mat, kind of hard to see, so I got a red one for that added contrast. Are you a lefty? I am, Tubies. Hello, I am a lefty. What are the best keycaps for a moderate price? Probably EPBT, JTK, any of those. All this time I never realized Nathan was a lefty. What? You guys have seen me operate with my left hand this whole time. I clip my stabs with the left hand too. I also lube with the paintbrush in my left hand. Where's the best place to buy sets of switches? Check out any of my sponsors on my sponsors and affiliate links. All of them stock most of them stock switches that I would recommend purchasing. When your first name is also Nathan. What? Ben Z9's first name is Nathan? You slot this weight in. Ben is short for Nathan? You didn't know? What? Stop trolling me. Arc Athens. I know you're trolling me. Did NK get in on Hamon? I did not, unfortunately. I ended up purchasing a beam spring keyboard and that ran me quite a bit. I did not buy any keyboard related products other than that this month or the last month. But oof. So we have an almost completed Salamander with Fey matcha switches. What keycaps, boys? What keycaps? Can do GMK Chocolatier. Is the Raisin Asian ready? Chocolatier, GMK Camping. We got Burgundy. We got GMK Olivia. We got GMK Pristine with RGB mods. We got 9009. We've got a fresh white on black keycap set. Thought I had more. What did chat want? Camping, anything but camping. Pristine, Chocolatier, ooh, and Sovereign wants Chocolatier. Olivia, Pristine, 9009, white on black, chocolate. Camping, I wish I could have a PC. Put on Peacock, ooh, I could do Peacock. No, but this is using split right shift. Does Peacock come with split right shift? I don't know if I can. The Asian. I said Raisin Asian. PC case. I don't have pudding caps. Jacques and the Raisin Asian both made a straw poll. Let us share the results. Who is winning? Chocolatier is actually winning. Wow, Chocolatier is that popular. Chocolatier doesn't fit polycarb. Oh, Pristine, Chocolatier tied. Wait, where's my CYMK mods? I gotta do some searching. I have both RGB and CYMK mods, but I can't find my CYMK. Yo, is Pristine the winner? Pristine? No Olivia, no camping, no Burgundy. Oh, it's tied now. It is tied. Oh, maybe my CYMK. Ah, my CYMK is in here. We just need one more vote. Chocolatier or Pristine Boys and Girl is dead even. 31%, 31%. Matcha chocolate. If only I could change my vote. Oh, Chocolatier wins by 1. Oh, Pristine has 13. I think Pristine wins then. 14 now. Okay, Pristine wins. Okay, question. Do we go CYMK mods or do we go RGB mods? Oh, where's the yellow RG? CYMK RGB. A lot of CYMKs. Full whiteboard, no mods. Only green mods for matcha switches. Original full white pristine CYMK yellow RGB. I thought I saw an extra. Oh, I knew I can count on Ray. Ray just hit us with a new straw poll. Oh, but Ray, you didn't leave the full white option. Yo, it's dead even again. Oh, okay. CMYK. We could also go just full green mods. It is a matcha themed board. Full green? What about full green? Just green mods? All white or all green? I can't see green. Oh no, feels bad. Green senior types, all white. I'm actually seeing a lot for just green. Oh, okay, we can decide that. Oh, these still go here. You don't have to for the F row. So the F row key, with this profile, it's easy to just grab. These ones, that's where the nipple comes in. Backspace is just all white. See, now this is where you nipple twist. Sounds kind of nice. Pilot, hello. 100. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. You just want green. You can't tell me that custom. Yeah, so USB-C. It's just this board. There are PCBs with USB-C. Ben Z9, thank you so much for the 2 bits. Like, see, this DZ60 PCB. Hello, focus. This is USB-C. USB-C is definitely something makers are starting to adopt now. Yeah, it's true, USB-C isn't as popular, but it's definitely becoming a thing. USB-C is one of the things I would like to see more designers implement. Try it without colored mods first. You guys want just all white? Caps lock. Enter. Is USB-C needed for probably convenience? I mean, I do like USB-C more though, because USB mini isn't the most secure port. Like, it gets loose pretty easily. Non-sub suggesting mod colors. Yes, but why? Thank you so much for the 15 bits. Sounds pretty good. Okay. What do we do, guys? We have CMYK, RGB, or all white. You a baddie. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, I will respect Insolvern's wishes. This is Insolvern's build, so we will go all green. Oof, look at this, fresh. Fresh. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this green now. Oh, but there's no... so if... There's no green controls. What do I do for controls then? There's no green control. Just go white everywhere else and just green here? Just use white? Just use white controls? Where's my alts? Oh. Like this, there's also no green. There's also no green escape. Put artisan in this. Oh, I could use my night sight. But the green is a pretty big difference. That's a pretty big difference in green. What about this green, the idle key? That's a little bit more comparable. Norbert, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. White Kipora. White Kipora. I could also do the chemo. It's kind of green. JSD FBN. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. White Kipora or Chemo? We have 2 for Chemo, 3 for Chemo, 4 for Chemo. Idlewild. Okay, we can do Chemo. Okay, almost done. We must install the bump-ons. So we will install the bump-ons. Davis Fish 99, thank you so much for the follow. Is that a split right shift? Yes, it is. InSovereign and I are no longer friends because he split right shift on TKO. It's okay. Bridges are meant to be burned. Okay, so we have installed the white is a little bit bright. Jajan, this is the finished build for today. This is the polycarbonate PC Singa with Fey matcha switches, with GMK Pristine and GMK Pristine with the RGB mod, just the green, and it has featuring a Chemo. Why does the green look darker than the right shift green? They're both the same. It just might be the lighting. I have a harsh light source from like here. It's probably hitting against it. Yeah, that's probably more equal in color now. Yeah. Let's see how much this weighs. PC Salamander, sorry, not Singa. So completed, this build weighs 5 pounds, 3.1 ounces. So it's lighter than the aluminum version by almost a pound. By the way, you're missing the most scuffed Holy Pandas Aren't Great stream ever. Really? What is Kelly doing this time now? Alright. 5 pounds for a keyboard. That's a decent weight. So let me bring a nice desk mat. I have been really liking the GMK Olivia desk mats. Been using that on all my streams. Ooh, nice. Nice suit. So, you guys ready for that Heine H87A goodness? Arch. Yo. Look at how. Oh, my autofocus, please. Look at the tolerance on this port. It's like pretty flush top and bottom. There's a little bit of width on the sides, but top and bottom, that's like a exact perfect fit with the Heine H87A PCB. That's what I like to see. Oh. Why did it die? Oh, it wasn't plugged in all the way. Yo, this whole bottom just glows. Yo. 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 It's a lot of LEDs. It is a lot. Damn, very nice. Hardly any leak through the top. Yeah, I mean the plate is, there's a little, you can definitely see it leaking through the two spots where I didn't saw it, where there are no keys here. So you can see some red here and here. A little bit here. I don't know if it shows on screen, but there's like no bleed through here at all. None on this like cross segment. It's pretty nice. Turn them green. I don't want to have to program this QMK board right now. Okay, let us oh, whoops, let us do what you guys are all waiting for though. It is time to hear what this board feels like. So this keyboard is now one Huey away from my hand, one Huey away from the board, the mic. Let us hear what this board feels like, sounds like, sorry. So once again, this is a polycarbonate Singa. Damn it, I keep on saying Singa. This is the polycarbonate Salamander, built with a brass plate, Fey matcha switches, 72 grams spring swapped, lubed with 106 Krytox 106 by Remsky, featuring GMK Pristine, the RGB mods, and a Retro Chick X Tiny Makes Things Chemo. Alright. Guys, ready to hear? Place your bet. Who is going to buy the lottery ticket tonight? Alright. 3, 2, 1. Oh no! Caps lock is on. Redo. I need to drink some coffee so I can get wired. Three, two, one. Oh, redo. Ooh, 132. Anyone guessed 132? Any 132s avail? Oh, that's pretty bad accuracy though. Yo, let's go to the mods. this spacebar though. This feels kind of heavy. I'm not used to 72 grams. How does it sound though? Does it sound nice? Oh, it's a brass plate, by the way. It's not stainless steel. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh no. Oh, redo. Oh my, redo. Oh, redo. No! Oh my. That was bad. That was bad. Tubies, I'm sorry I let you down. What'd you guess? One more. Ooh, 137 CAD use 432 137. Yo, I'm keeping this board in Sovereign. This is mine now. I type faster on this board. This is mine. That's what I guessed before. I'm sorry, Chewies. Yeah, I do want this board in Sovereign. You want to trade? Let's trade my Salamander for your Salamander. How about that? Fabry Rock 91, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Yo, maybe I type better on heavier switches. Okay, so that was Insolvent Salamander. Let's see how well I do with my Salamander. These are using different switches. It's using the Zelios Xylent V2s. Here we go. Oh, redo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 133. It's like okay, pretty comparable. I still want yours though in Sovereign. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much of a difference. So this is aluminum, carbon fiber plate. Xylence V2 lubed with 205 grade 0, and this is using an OG dye subset. This is the polycarbonate version. Brass plate, Fey matcha switches lubed with 106, and a GMK set. Let's see the difference in sound levels. Yo, Top Clack, thank you so much for the 100 bits. That finish is so epic. Awesome choice. Thank you. I do think I do like the linear sound better than the silenced sound. So in Sovereign, I will send you this back. I will keep this one. TY very much. Yes, let me compare the Singa polycarbonate to this one. Some of you guys are asking. So you are correct if you guys were thinking that the Salamander polycarbonate looked darker. So this is the Singa polycarbonate. You can already tell from here, it's noticeably, there's a difference in shade. But it's preference. I don't know. I do wish this was slightly lighter. I think I like clear looking polycarbonate more than smoke. I don't like clear. I like frosted. So I like that it's at least frosted. But I wish the shade of the polycarbonate was a little bit lighter. But even this dark smoky polycarbonate looks really nice. I do think this polycarbonate Salamander looks a lot better than the aluminum Salamander, and I've seen some of the aluminum Salamanders people have received, and oh man, I don't know if I could recommend it. That's not to say all Salamanders are bad, but yeah, there have been issues with the aluminum Salamander as far as what people have received. Are the Salamander keyboards really expensive? It is really expensive. It will run you around $500 to $600 depending on how you what options you purchase. Yeah. Bernardo Trihardo, thank you so much for the follow. What a name. Are lizards better than Salamander? In your Zephyr build, did you like the gator on tops for the Zelios? Or would you rather have stock Zelios? I liked the milky tops for the sound. It does sound significant. It sounds scratchier. Would I do it? I don't know. That's pretty hard. The 5mm brass plate also have to do a lot with the sound. So I don't know. It sounds nice though. When are you gonna upgrade that QNX monitor? I don't know. I don't know, Top Clack. It's not a priority right now, so there are other things I need to save up for. So yeah, it feels bad. Yeah, the milky top sound It was honestly really nice. Even if it sounded scratchier, I think it was worth the sacrifice. For me personally, if you're big on smoothness, maybe it's not for you. Yeah, there you go. Man, if only I still had the other Singa and the 910, we could have had 4 polycarbonate boards on my desk. But instead we only have 2 polycarbonate boards. What's the next build? Tomorrow I will be building a ZZ96. Whose Singa is that? This is Lark Carps's Singa. I just haven't shipped it out yet. I'm waiting on keycaps. Where can I buy keycaps for European layout? You will have to join a group buy for it, and then hope that they have a European layout kit or that it comes included in the base kit. Are those Mr. Sleeve samples? Yes, these are. These are the samples, and these 2 are the colors I finalized. This one is more peachy than this one, so I went with this one. I'm new, but do you do custom build? I do custom builds. Most of the boards you see I build on stream are not mine, they are usually customer builds. Our Holy Pandas is great. Yes, Holy Pandas are fantastic. Okay, so do we raid Kelly today or should we raid someone else? That's the hard question. Oh, Evan McFerrin, hello, nice stream. See you tomorrow. I will see you I think I will see you tomorrow. We need to raid Kelly. His build is 11 out of 10. Raid Kelly, let's get that man to partner. I want a Limo cable, but it costs like $100 on Zap. Yeah, Limo, this little connector here is very expensive. It will significantly raise the cost of your cable. Drop the fat raid on Holy Pandas aren't great. This has been a nice stream to watch. Thank you, Benzie9. Thank you so much for sticking through all of it. I'm impressed you did. I hope it wasn't too boring. I do this every day on stream, so if you ever want to come back. I normally build nice keyboards, so yeah. Okay, let's give Kelly a raid then. Holy Pandas. But his name is Holy Pandas aren't great. Cherry Put TY for stream. Nate, thank you so much. Whoa, Talisman Solutions just gifted Zombumon a sub. Thank you so much for the gift, Talisman Solutions. Sell me your Ronin sweatshirt. If you want this, because I wore it, $500. I'll be back soon. Nice. Which lube is best for linears and for tactiles? It's preference. I personally have been liking thicker lubes, but once again, it's preference. Humble thyself. Was going to suggest to raid Trina. I do want to raid Trina. That's a good question. Do we raid Trina or Holy Pandas aren't great? Do we raid an Osu player or another keyboard streamer? Both are in dire need of a raid. Oh, I guess everyone wants Kelly. Flip coin. Keep streamers. I'll raid Trina another time, Ben. I will definitely raid her in the future. But I think today chat wants Holy Pandas aren't great. Holy pandas aren't great. What? Why did that not go through? Did I spell his name wrong? Holy pandas aren't great. Did I misspell that? Hello? Holy pandas aren't great. There we go. No, his name is aren't great. But yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow as well at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to be building a ZZ96. So please be there if you guys want to see what that's all about. I've never built a ZZ96 before, so this will be the first time. But we're going to go give Kelly a raid, go cause some massive havoc in his stream, spam my emotes, whatever you want to do. So yeah, until then, see ya nerds. We're gonna go raid Kelly.